Now the boys, what's going on? This is Yorkie here. Welcome back to another episode of this Blackburn Rovers career mode, where right now we are flying high. That's right, Blackburn Rovers currently sit top of the Premier League with a massive victory in the last episode against Arsenal, helping us get into that position. I can't quite believe that the squad has been that good this year that we sit top of the Premier League, and with a pretty decent start to our time in the Europa League as well. But it's not just the competitions that are going well, because finally we have found ourselves probably the best youth academy player we will find in a series on FIFA 23. Alexander Richards looks like an absolute beast. I'm hoping his potential sticks in the 90s. You guys agreed we should retrain him to play a cam, and we'll see just how good he's going to be in that position in just a week's time. Now hopefully in this episode we're going to continue that unbelievable form in the Europa League and in the league, but with a massive game against Liverpool coming up, it might be where we slip up and lose 3 points. But before that huge game against Liverpool, we're going to have an opportunity to go solidly 3 points at the top of this Europa League group by hopefully getting a victory against Midtjylland. I may have rotated the squad, but this is definitely a strong enough starting 11 to get the dub. Gomez finds Palmer, great footwork, back to Gomez, going to slide that one into Ethan Laird. Laird lifts it in towards Balogun, goalkeeper can get there. Now Midtjylland are top of this group for a reason, so anticipate instantly. They're not doing too bad this year, as we managed to send in Balogun. Could not fire off a shot on target, but expect with us being the better side, we should create plenty of chances. Oh, this is lovely play now for Midtjylland, showing why they've been so good, but Matt Turner showing why he's been so good this season. Irreplaceable. Hopefully not going to find Matt Turner in those positions too often in this match, but we just got a little bit sloppy there in the back. Tyler Adams has been brought down off the ball. We might have a break in. Balogun is onside and surely should fire it into the back of the net for 1-0. But Tyler Adams being down, that's massive. We're going to have to hope that this isn't going to be a long-term injury. Now, I have Ortiz on the bench, who I've favoured Tassar this year, so he'll come on. That could be a massive injury in this season. We've been injury-plagued already with Reggie Cannon being out, Callum Grant being out. Now Tyler Adams, the spine of our side, definitely being ripped apart. Still consistently, though, look like we're going to put in top performances this season, despite those issues. I'm going to pick that up. It's found Gomez. We have Balogun down now, off the ball. That is painful to see. Get it straight across into Palmer. Oh, he nearly finds the back of the net. Balogun has got back up. And I mean, he seems okay. Only time will tell if he is okay. He does have the injury logo. That's a little bit worrying. That ball into Kai Gregory was good, but that's great defending from the Midtjylland defense. We're going to head into this second half with 2 forced substitutions. Tyler Adams having to come off for that injury, and now had to bring on Kubo up top. Be his opportunity. I do have Rashford on the bench, but I would rather save him for the Liverpool game, so you know Kubo could do a job up top. Second goal definitely feeling needed right now, and I just can't slide anyone in behind. This back line for Midtjylland has been really impressive. Palmer, Kubo. Kubo's footwork is pretty unmatched, to be fair. We'll find Gio back into Kubo, into Palmer. Palmer then lost that one into Kubo. Great touch, great shot. Oh my god, what a save from the goalkeeper. Kai Gregory picks this back up and fires it across. Just can't find the back of the net for a second time, and as this game goes on, only 1-0 to the good. I do feel like Midtjylland are going to cause us a problem. Don't let Sorensen run at us. Aldrijker been putting on a decent amount of pressure, but Midtjylland here just work the ball forward perfectly, and if you kick it straight at Turner, he's a very safe pair of hands. Times in this game, it's felt like we're plotting our own downfall. And Bella Koch up there. Lovely, but we can't get it clear, and that's a huge mistake. I think the ball from Bella Koch up to Turner is probably the big mistake, but with no time left on the clock, I always felt like it was coming, only being 1-0 up. Midtjylland strike even. Despite having a decent number of chances in this one, we're going to share the spoils with Midtjylland. This is so frustrating. The starting 11 we put out definitely should have got the result. Feel like maybe we got disrupted just a little bit by those injuries. And these injuries might disrupt us just a little bit more, because both of them are 3 months. Tyler Adams and Balogun both going to be out for 3 months. These are massive injuries that will impact this season for Blackburn. And I just can't quite believe that that one game has taken out 2 of our best players. And with so many games to play this season, that leaves only Marcus Rashford as our sole striker left in this starting 11. Speaking of starting 11s, this will be the starting 11 to take break on Liverpool. Of course, we've had to rotate it. I'm just praying that we could put up a good performance. This is a strong Liverpool side, but they've chosen to start Darwin Núñez out on the left and Illich as a false 9. Brennan Johnson, though, will be returning to Ewood Park. Plays on the right wing for Liverpool in this one. I do feel more confident to back goals with Marcus Rashford in the starting 11, but huge injury to Balogun in what is an important season for him because Callum Grant being injured means he's had more game time. I mean, I feel so sorry for him. Being out for 3 months now will allow Callum Grant to definitely get back into this squad. And as long as Callum can stay fit, I don't see any reason why he won't get the game time. Liverpool are already flexing there with Brennan Johnson, causing me issues. They've Sabarial as well, who just shrugs Rico Lewis out of the way. I mean, that's how strong he is. This Liverpool game is going to be quite telling, I reckon. Go on then, Kubo. That is a beautiful ball. Kubo has pace, but apparently Varial's got a lot of pace as well. Slip that one into Marcus Rashford. Good footwork from Rashford. Can't fire off a shot, though. It's Liverpool back line. Minus Van Dijk will still be difficult to get beyond. Tees wins that back. Kubo then knocks it onto Rashford, who can strike them, and he does. It's going to be Marcus Rashford that opens up the scoring. He's been the difference maker so far this year. Long may it continue. We may have our injury issues. We could bag 3 points here. That would solidify our place in the top. It's a great ball from Kubo. Lovely work. Ortiz initially won the ball back here. And that's going to allow Marcus Rashford to score his 7th goal in 7 appearances for Blackburn Rovers. He is not missing. I feel like every time we come forward, Liverpool seem to be leaving more space than I expected them to leave. And Kubo is going to play that one into Gibbs-White, who had a lot of space himself. And Morgan's Gibbs-White's back at it again. Liverpool are falling apart a little bit here. Remember that Arsenal game? How well we just absolutely brushed them aside and battered them. It does show when we have our strongest 11 out, we are one of the best sides in the league this season. Just keeping this 11 fit has been proving pretty difficult. What a finish. This is Liverpool at their best. Now Darwin Núñez, look at that from the youngster, and Mbete hasn't had too much game time, but that was unbelievable and we nearly broke. Clem Rice as well in a Liverpool shirt. It's a pretty big signing for Liverpool, lacking midfielders, but Brennan Johnson and Darwin Núñez out wide are my biggest threats right now. Anderson. It's a good ball in, but it's deep towards Núñez, and Matt Turner's equal to it, and then it's the side netting. Kubo there. Well, he waited for Gibbs-White. Gibbs-White's clever Rashford. Oh, what a save from Costa. Well, Marcus Rashford wins this back, and then slides it into Gibbs-White. And we know what Gibbs-White can do with a curling shot, but Costa's equal to it. We're testing him, though. Rashford is going to play in Kubo. That is a stunning ball. Ortiz won it back again, and Kubo may be able to round off this game. He does it stunningly. I've sung Costa's praises. I can't sing Liverpool's no more. Blackburn Rovers are tearing them apart. Kubo switches that one into Jackson. Rashford is not silly. Look at the gaps opening up. Gibbs-White, surely. I mean, there is no stopping our attacking force right now. It is ridiculous. Unmatched. It's taken several seasons to get to this point, but our attack right now is so potent. There is space opening up now for Liverpool with Jude Bellingham. I think he might have been offside. I think it's 4-1. Does it matter? It's consolation. It would have liked Matt Turner to get the clean sheet, though. Not exactly going Sanderson's way there. I mean, he didn't track Jude Bellingham at all. 68 rated, what am I expecting? Jude Bellingham's come on and just made my life hell. I'm not going to lie. Darwin! Oh, we couldn't get there, but Turner does. Now, we should just be hearing the full-time whistle. That's what we should be hearing right now, and that's exactly what we're going to get. It's another massive win, and a huge win against one of the bigger sides in the league. 2 seasons ago, 1 season ago, we wouldn't have been able to achieve this, and now look at us. We really have become an unstoppable force at the minute, and there we are, 22 points to Arsenal's 17. That's a 5-point gap now at the top of the table. It might be early days, but could this be our year? But next up, it is 3rd place Brighton. They're not that far behind us. This could be a difficult test. I'm pretty confident that this Brighton side will believe they've got enough about them to try and slip us up. Rashford comes deep. Oh, that's good from Gibbs-White. Gregory's got the footwork. Oh my God, Kai Gregory. It's a decent shot in the end as well. He's so good at opening up space for himself with that speed. To Gomez. Gomez going to go out wide. Ethan Laird fires it across. Oh, we had Gio in there. Couldn't get onto it. Rashford will get on that. Oh, can't believe that's gone wide. He was onside too, was Marcus Rashford. He was so tight to the goalkeeper, though. That was a difficult one to get in. Might have had all the chances so far, but they're going to have a pretty decent one now, and it hits the back of the net. If anyone thought this one was going to be comfortable, Hugo has just been sent in behind quite easily past Bassey, and Turner did not stand a chance. To watch out for this pace now, the front line, because Bassey is having a horror show of a performance. But that, albeit maybe should have been a foul, much better. The way Brighton moved this ball forward every single time is scary. And every single time I'm worried that they're going to create something. The football that they are playing is fantastic. It's how we like to play. Get this one in behind again. A goal now just before the half would be desperately bad. And that's a massive save from Turner. Dwight to Rashford. Holds it up comfortably. Can we actually bag a goal before the half? Going to be easy. Although I'll slide that one in to Gio. Oh, God, it's deflected. I didn't think we were going to find the back of the net. But we are going to go in at least on even terms. I feel like we deserve this. This has not been an easy game so far against Brighton, but Rashford's brilliance and then a little bit of luck. I think that might have gone in the back of the net regardless, though. Gio was trying to curl it round the keeper. That deflection definitely helped us out. Gibbs White there. Back to Gio. Back into Gibbs White. Get that into Rashford. First time shot. Blocked this time. Couldn't get a lucky deflection. Try and get Rashford involved a little bit more. He's been kind of out of the picture. Well, that was a good corner in. It's opening up a little bit now again for Brighton in this second half. They're causing me a lot of issues. I don't know why. This has been far more difficult than the Liverpool game. And it's that striker right there. How has he squeezed it in? It's this Hugo kid again. But this angle is ridiculous. What's Turner doing? How? I do not know how that has found the back of the net. And it's very difficult there not to blame Matt Turner. Come again. Solid foundation. Get out wide. And I mean, they are fooling me left, right and centre. And now near post, I'm worried. And I should have been. Trossard makes it 3-1. Brighton are walking away with this one. I knew it was probably going to be a hard test. There's a reason why they're third in the league. Fair play to Brighton. Oh, we're actually going to see a late red card for Brighton. I can't believe that that's happened. This was a reckless tackle. I'm just so used to not seeing red cards. It's reckless on Mbete. Mbete is not injured, though. That is the best news about that. But, I mean, regardless, it's not really going to change this game. There is not enough time left in this game for it to be changed. From the highs of that Liverpool game to the lows of this Brighton match, then they were just too good for us, too good going forward, and defensively a brick wall. Well, hopefully some good news right now, though. That's what we need. Alexander Richards, we could change his position to attacking midfielder. Does he go up in overall? No, but that's definitely his best position, I think, after we've looked at him by far. It comes to development plan, I think improving that weak foot, probably what I want to do as quickly as possible. So I'm actually going to choose advanced playmaker. Now, I need to improve his shooting, that's for sure, but I also need to improve his passing. That's probably going to be more important. So let's do advanced playmaker to kick this off. Some great news for us, though, is that Callum Grant is on his way back from injury and just in the nick of time. Not so much great news in the Europa League, though, as we take only a point yet again for Midtjylland. They're proving to be very stubborn. Marcus Rashford and Gibbs White with the goals for us. They managed to score in the 83rd minute with Esposito, and it looks like over the two games we'll be sharing the point. Well, we've got another scout report back from England, and I don't know how this one's going to work out, but Harvey Edwards could be decent. I mean, the value isn't quite there. At this stage, I'm going to take a punt on the 16-year-old. There is only really him, though. Marcus Corbett, well, he could be all right, too. So we're going to sign both of the two 16-year-olds. We'll let the rest go. It was less than excellent in the league, and at least this time we do come out with a result. And guess what? Callum Grant comes off the bench to score, as well as Marcus Rashford scoring in this one, though. So we have a real battle now between the two strikers. Well, after a nice 2-week international break, it's time to take on our rivals at Turf Moor. Currently sitting bottom of the table with only 3 points, this is the kind of game they'll be looking to turn their form around in. And because it's Burnley, of course, Turf Moor, we have to go with our strongest 11. We've got full strength for this one. Callum is on the bench. He's definitely going to see some game time. I'm pretty sure, though, this starting 11 should be able to get the job done against an absolutely woeful Burnley. About there. Finds Gibbs White. Gibbs White finds Gio. Gio loves it. Oh, just wasn't that bad, was it, that from Gio? I was expecting the back of the net to ripple. I'm going to keep giving him Mbete game time, you know. He looks really good this season. Ubo there fighting for that. I love that from him. Get it in behind Gibbs White. Oh, Naily finds Gio. I thought the other defender was too busy marking Rashford. Stakes now. That's a good ball out to Kubo. Kubo lifts it. Gio. Oh, back across Rashford. Oh, it's in the post. Oh, it nearly went into the back of the net. I mean, we went a long way around to getting that shot on, but, I mean, that would have been a stunning goal if it finds the back of the net. Burnley, I've let them fool me. They're clean in, and it's surely got, and again, dominant, absolutely dominant, but sloppy, just in the odd moment at the back. Just left it wide open. Bassey stormed forward for a ball he was never going to get. And then, look at this. It's a tidy finish. But goal back here is super important now. We get one. Puts us right back in the game. What a sloppy first half for Blackburn. Dominated. Sheer dominance. Had some good opportunities, some good chances, but then we let them in. I hope that we can change that then in this second half, because that first half, infuriating. Riley now, opening up a little bit. He's got some pace. Square that one. This could be dangerous. Fred. Stop him. Well in, Bassey. That's more like it. And then Rashford. And try and loft it over. He should have the pace. Does have the pace. It's a pretty good touch. I'm going to have to pull it back. Rashford does it brilliantly, masterfully, and that is us back in this match. A moment of pure brilliance. Once again, Marcus Rashford. We didn't have this in the most recent seasons, but we've got it now. Let's hopefully do what we didn't do in the Brighton game and kick on, grab a second and win this game. Dropping sloppy points to sides like Burnley. Can't afford to do that if you're going to be top of the league. Kubo to McKinney. Oh, Gio. Gio finds Rashford again. I feel like we're just relying on a lot of Rashford's brilliance right now. And we'll take a free kick in this position as long as Rashford's okay. That was reckless. Are we going to see a card? Surely we are. I mean, he's pulling him over. So I think it's just a yellow. Only a yellow. Bit rash. Eh? On Rashford? Bit rash. Anyway, we're going to take it with Rashford too. And I'm going to hit this with quite a lot of power. Just hope that it's gone in the back of the net. Oh my God. I can't, Marcus Rashford. Why do I end up liking you? Marcus Rashford makes it 2-1. His return to English football has been pretty, you know, stunning. Not short, stunning anyway. And, I mean, the goalkeeper needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror when he gets out the shower after this game. But that is a goal, and I can't quite believe the distance out that we've managed to score this free kick from. Ultimately stunning, that. Absolutely stunning. Let's just keep it up, yo. But to Centellas. Centellas has got a pretty good cross into Kubo. And, 3-1, just like that. I honestly didn't think we were going to score that. But 3-1, just like that. Blackburn Rovers. We beat our rivals. We gave them a bit of a game. We let them in, but we beat them. Wow. That Rashford free kick is sticking along in my mind. And with that result, it is going to keep us still 5 points clear. And guess what? The closest team to us is Brighton. Liverpool now are starting to lead the chase of Liverpool, Man City and Tottenham. But I can't believe it. At the end of now a second episode, we are going to still be top of the table. We might be having a great season, Burnley not so much. Yet to find themselves a win in the competition this year, I think we might be losing that rivalry game next season. But before I go, lads, we are going to have a big episode next time around because we will finish off our Europa League group games. And we have a load more games in the Premier League as we move through the month of December and into the all-important month of January. So transfer suggestions are very important right now. But that's it for me. Appreciate you all. Love you all, man. Thank you very much for the support. I will see you for the next episode.